Okay, we got some confessions rolling in here today. I want to hear your deep, dark secrets that you are holding on to. 877-979-WRMF, 877-979-9763. One person texted in here, they said, early in the 2000s, myself and a couple of my friends, we went underage drinking at night at an exclusive golf course right here in South Florida. And one of my buddies found that little contraption they have for digging the holes in the greens.
Oh, that could be dangerous.
We stayed up long enough to watch all the chaos on the course the next morning and never laughed so hard in our lives.
I'm telling y'all, messing with golfers is funny.
Well, I couldn't even imagine if you hit onto the green and there's 6 holes. You'd be like, what is going on here?
That's amazing.
Which one counts? That would be rough. This person says, I'm 41 years old. I work with teenagers. I generally try to keep up with the lingo, but I think 6'7" has broken me. I wonder if that is still going on to that level.
It's not. No,
yes.
they've moved on.
Good.
They think 6'7" is now tacky.
Is there another 6'7" that has taken its place of something that is so frustrating? Because I'd heard that teachers were really struggling with that you couldn't say anything with 6 or 7 and kids would just erupt into it.
It just sucks that they're together in the numerical order, so
right.
You're screwed.
I would cancel it going, you know what? None of you little kids are going to know how to count.
Counting? Done.
Done. All right. We start at 8. This person said, I used to be a mature foot model from which I made a good living until I caught a particularly stubborn fungal nail infection.
Mature foot model. So there's a market for old feet?
I guess so.
This is great news.
They said, now my money's been cut, but I have found a niche audience on OnlyFans who like gross things. That is the one thing I'm finding that with the internet and digital content, you can find the craziest audiences.
There's a seat for every butt.
There really is. It's just you never know. You just got to find them. You got to let them know you're there, and you got to figure out how to monetize it. That really is the secret to life today.
Once you find them and you find them and they know you're there and you know they're there, that can be a revenue stream if you guys are both willing to do your part.
What an odd group. I like old feet with fungal infections. That's just...
Oh, I got a foot for them. Not mine, but there's somebody in my family. I won't say who.
Okay.
I'm trying to be a better family member.
OnlyFans.
There is an older person in my family that has struggles with foot fungus.
This person in the confession says, I held open the door for a grumpy old lady, as I would do with anyone. Only to be told when she came up to me, going, I'm quite capable of opening the door for myself. Thank you.
All right. Well, it's not about you. It's about me. I'm just opening the door for everybody. How about that, lady?
A few weeks later, she was behind me again, so I deliberately held the door open. And then as she got close, I gleefully closed it right before she got there. I don't know that that's right.
That's not right either.
But boy, that's tempting, and that has to feel good in the moment at least.
Don't let them change you. That's what I would say. Old person, young person, I know, they're annoying and you want to slam the door in their face.
Right.
But just smile and feel bad for them because they're dumb.
Sometimes you can just play it in your head that you did that, and then that's as far as it goes.
Make yourself giggle.
Yeah. This person said, I spent a good 2 hours wandering around my house one evening trying to find this intermittent, weird whistling noise. Turns out it was actually my left nostril.
I've done that.
What?
I hear a noise.
How does that happen? What is that odd thing?
You can high pitch frequency breathe through your nose and not realize it's you.
Wow.
And then it takes you a minute that you have to figure out that it's you. I've totally done that.
This person, they text in a confession to 877-979-WRMF, and they said, when I was 11 years old, I had this teacher I just absolutely hated, and being a young little punk, I keyed his car.
Oh.
I always felt bad about it. I'm like, well, you're better than that. I thought I was some kind of sociopath. And then I was wandering through an airport with my wife and kids, and I saw that same teacher having an argument with his wife. He called her some uncalled for things right in public. And at that moment, I said, you know what? 11-year-old me was completely justified.
Yeah. Wow.
Never changed.
That's the moment where you could have said something to, I knew you were a douche. Just whisper it as you walk by. He's in a fight with his wife, and now he's in a fight with a stranger. He ain't going to remember you from school.
It's true. And this confession says, my husband insists on having photos of the dead relatives in the living room in some sort of shrine.
It's a Mexican thing. I have it too.
Really?
Yeah. And I mean, it's the whole premise of movies that if you don't leave the pictures up, then they are forgotten.
Oh, wow.
So you leave the pictures up to pay tribute, especially with the whole Dia de las Muertas, and you make a little shrine and a candle goes there and all the pictures. And once the pictures stop being put up, the memories fade.
Wow. Okay. Well, they apparently married into it, and they said he talks to them often, too.
That's a thing.
Yeah. My friends think it's sweet. I kind of think it's creepy, and it bothers me. But
it's his heritage if he's Mexican.
Yeah, you know, I'm with that. I get it. You know?
I think it's beautiful. There's a restaurant in San Antonio that my mom loves that we always go to. I mean, we are so predictable. We go to the same places every time I visit. But it's this place called Mi Tierra, and they have a huge shrine to all of the family members that have passed away, of all of the people that run the restaurant. It's a massive shrine with all these beautiful pictures from these people that have died that were when they were young, when they were old. It's gorgeous. You can sit there for 20 minutes and just drink it in.
Yeah, I love it. I think this is more on the person confessing that just get used to it. You know, just accept it and be like, okay, it's what they do, and understand that's their culture, and there's a beautiful thing in it.
And maybe you should do that.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, maybe you need to go the other way.
We should all be thankful for these people that came before us, or we wouldn't be here.
True. Absolutely.